Today is Monday, June the 4th, 2018. The time being 10:51 a.m. here in Charleston, Missouri, in front of the Mississippi County Courthouse, the 33rd Circuit, downtown. Across the street, you can see the Charleston, Missouri Police Department. I'm here today because I want y'all to know how unjust this 33rd Circuit Courthouse is. How unjust that police department, the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, how unjust connected to it, the City Hall. Unjust to non-sellout blacks. I sit in this courtroom a lot because I had 3 trials in there personally. One was a jury trial back in 2001 when the then lieutenant of the police department, Robert Bobby Hearns, which is the chief of police now, falsely accused me on a charge. The judge was either kin to him or friend to him. The state's attorney was friends to him. State's attorney family was big farmers. Then the next one was when one of these sellout blacks that worked for the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center was a director for the Children's back in April the 9th, 2016, was down the street from my house telling children that I raped children and I videoed them. And him and the Susanna Wesley Family Center, some of these preachers down here, NAACP members, the sellout blacks got together with some of the white supremacists, the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, the Lincoln University, Sherry Maxwell, and they got together and had a judge that used to work for the Susanna Wesley Learning Center as a lawyer, Robert Barker, had him to get an expose against me. I went in front of him and asked him to recuse himself because him and the program director worked for the same people at the same time. Then the lawyer for this guy that worked for the Susanna Wesley Learning Center, she was a lawyer for the Susanna Wesley Learning Center. She's now today, in 2018, a state's attorney. Ain't that something? Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center got a judge sitting up there. Robert Barker used to work for him. Got a lawyer that used to work for the Susanna Wesley Learning Center. Carly or Carolee Polly or Polly. But I went up against the attorney Polly, Susanna Wesley, and all these Uncle Tom or sellout blacks on December the 4th, 2016. But I asked for a judge outside of this 33rd Circuit Court. And they sent me a judge from out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, from the 32nd or the 32nd or the 31st Circuit Court, Judge Gary Camp. 2.5 hours of testimony. I represented myself, and he threw it out. Now, why would he throw it out? He threw it out because he knew what they was charging with me was violating my constitutional rights, because I had a First and a 14th Amendment right to video and freedom of speech. But I sat in this courtroom today for the past 7 to 8 months, waiting on a preliminary hearing for an alleged murder charge. Alleged murder charge. The state's attorney didn't have the evidence. The judge, they dismissed it about a month or 2 ago. Then they brought it, they found it again, and no different evidence. Nothing to show probable cause for a premeditated murder nor a robbery. But this same judge from the Susanna Wesley Learning Center, Family Learning Center, After 7 or 8 months, telling the state's attorney they have to come up with some evidence, they never came up with it. The lawyers did their job, but he found probable cause. How could you find probable cause and there's no one to counter the statement of an individual said somebody shot at them and they shot back? When somebody shoot at you and shoot back, that's called universal law self-defense. I give it to the attorneys that's representing them. Y'all did a good job, but y'all got, like Martin Luther King said, it's difficult days ahead. You need to get out of the 33rd Circuit Court. The 33rd Circuit Court is ran by white supremacists and sellout blacks. I'm going to leave you with that right now. The same with this police department. Why is it that no police is never charged with doing something wrong in this town? You know why? Solely because of the fact it's ran by white supremacists and sellout blacks. I'm going to leave you as I came, but I'm going to let you know God see it all. You're going to have to answer to him sooner or later. Look at what happened to the governor of the state of Missouri. Look what happened to the sheriff of Mississippi County. It ain't going to stop, y'all. It's just begun. Those of you all that's being misused by this 33rd Circuit Court and this racist police department, the Charleston R1 School District, keep praying. God got you. Peace, be still.